Welcome to this video where we are showing the capabilities and use of the Backn2 BIM IoT tool. This tool allows users to create monitoring projects for buildings on which a monitoring system has been installed, and download real dynamic data from them. It is very useful on residential buildings where simple monitoring systems, such as temperature, humidity or electrical consumption, are going to be installed. Thanks to the data, the users know the real behavior of the building. This is very useful to make curated models of the building and also more realistic simulations. This tool is mainly used by people who want to get dynamic data from a building and store them following the IFC standard. In the BIM Speed project, ComfortEye and Energimonitor are the selected monitoring solutions, but the tool is very flexible and adaptable to other protocol and monitoring systems definitions. Three main aspects have to be considered when using the tool: installation of equipment, the proper use of the tool, and expected results. After installing the monitoring equipment, a CSV file is used to configure the Backn2 BIM tool to connect to and download data from buildings. Each monitoring system has different parameters that need to be considered in the CSV, such as type of device, credentials, monitoring system, and others, as you can see in the table on the screen. To use the tool, users need to be connected in the BIM Speed platform. Then users set up a folder containing two files, the IFC file of the building and the CSV for the configuration of the monitoring system. House. IFC is the original BIM model of the building. House. CSV is the configuration file for the monitoring. Note that both files must have the same name. Now, we see both files. Please, pay attention in the spatial structure of the building. No one of the spaces has anything related to monitoring. It is time to explore the configuration CSV file. As told, columns define the name of the building, type of monitoring system, credentials for this monitoring system, how to address it, type of sensor, etc. One of the most important parameter is the sensor location, which must fit with the IFC long name parameter. In this way we are telling the tool where sensors are placed on the building. Once both files are on the BIM Speed platform, we can access to the tool by clicking on the three dots on the right of the IC file and then click on Access to Services. A new window is displayed which contains several services available to use with this sort of file. The user click on Backn2 BIM to open the tool and a new interface is opened. Two different tabs are available for users, to create a new monitoring project and the other one to download data. To create a new monitoring project, users must indicate to the tool the name, last name and email of the user. These parameters will be used to create a new account for the user in the Thingsboard platform, which is a platform used just to store data. Users will not use it for any other reason. The IFC and CSV files are taken directly from the BIM Speed platform. Finally, users click on New Monitoring Project. After some seconds users will have a new IFC file, which contains information about the monitoring system. The new IFC file is directly stored into the BIM Speed platform with new name including Backn on it. When exploring this file, we see that it contains information on the monitoring system, in this case, two different sensors on two different spaces. Geometry and location of devices are decided automatically by the tool and may not fit with real ones. In fact, the tool does not have the possibility to know the real ones. The target is knowing that in which spaces there are installed devices in order to know which data come from which space. Once the monitoring project is created, users have to create a new password on the ThingsBoard platform to be able to download data. To this end, users open their email inbox and click on the link from ThingsBoard. After creating the password in the ThingsBoard website, users must log out and close the window. ThingsBoard is not used directly by the users, it is used by the Back-N2-BIM tool instead. Going back to the tool and selecting the tab marked as Download Data, users must indicate to the tool the credentials of the user. Then the tool shows the available projects for each user, in this specific case just the one named house. Below, both sensors are also listed. Now they are named following the GUID they have been defined in the IFC file. Also, users can select the desired format of the file where data are going to be downloaded. Users also must decide dates from and to of the desired data. Clicking on Download Data generates a JSON file, in this case, which contains a time series formatted file containing information of the selected device. Again, the file is stored on the BIMspeed platform with a new name, including dates and the GUID of the device. Having a look on this file, we can see the different measurements included on it. Note that in this case the monitoring system records data every 5 minutes and the execution of the tool has been less than this time since we have created a new monitoring project and we are asking for data. This is the reason of the file contains just one line of data. Two main results are achieved by the Back-N2-BIM tool. On the one hand, users have the possibility to download real dynamic data from buildings to be used with other tools, such as to perform buildings' energy performance simulations. On the other hand, the IFC file of the building is updated containing information about the monitoring system, basically on which spaces the sensors have been installed. Again, we want to clarify that the tool uses ThingsBoard as the main storage database, but it is not used directly by the users, just for the account creation.